Welcome to The Vault with Financial. This is a safe space where we talk all things life and money and no topics are off limits. That was my 83rd time saying that.
Oh, really?
Is that how many episodes we've done?
Yeah.
We were talked about this, didn't we? Because Teddy actually asked me this morning, how many episodes have you done? And I was like, a lot. I was like, I can't think how many. I was like, but Laura has done more because she does Unlocked as well, but we're having a break.
We forget, honestly, I know it's a bit of a cliche to say, but we forget that we're filming, so we're chatting away and we forget what we talk about. And people will say to us, oh my God, that one. And we're like, oh my God, what did we say?
Yeah.
But then the other thing is, when we sit down and get ready to record, we start talking. And guys, I have to tell people, stop. Because you would want to hear the things that people are saying.
Yeah.
So Holly will sit down, Lucy will share something, Lydia will add a comment, Lydia will say something funny, and I'm like, no, we're not recording. Stop talking to each other. Don't talk. Don't say hi. Don't be polite. Just sit down and then get ready. So you do miss things sometimes, but we do try and capture everything. And then we've just got, a couple of us have got a cup of tea. Me and Lydia literally have opposite colours, don't we? What's your colour?
It's milky.
Milky. It's milk coloured with a tiny bit of tan.
I think it's a good cup of tea. I think
yours is my dad's.
Mine's not normal.
Yeah. Mine's much more the other end of
mahogany.
Like they call it like a Dulux chart, like a tea chart.
Mahogany. We're at the mahogany end.
Yeah.
The toast one always gets me because my son is literally like number one. He wants the toaster to
warm
breathe on
Does
his
he want
toast.
it floppy or does it have to?
Yeah. No. Like if it's
Warm
not
bread.
floppy, it's you burnt it. I'm like, I'm sorry. Do you want it warm? You can never. Do you want what? Do you just want bread? Should we just go to bed? He's like, no, because then the butter's cold on the thing. And I'm like, it pretty much is by the time I've walked into the living room anyway.
Yeah. I'm surprised the butter melts actually, because in my house the kids want it light but don't want a butter to appear.
Yes.
They want it to melt, so there's a fine line. And I like that kind of one as well.
And he wants that, so imagine the magician
style
what's
it, floppy but melted? God.
There's butter on it. Yeah. It's not melted. Mm-hmm.
Do you want it more toasted? No.
But then I get when you've gone past a certain point of toasted, it's technically then burnt and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
What do you eat? Cold toast? Is it
I go through different things. It depends on the type of bread. Like if I was eating toasty loaf, like Warburton's, sometimes I like it toasted, like not too heavily, like just nice normal amount of toasted, and then I like stand like the two pieces of bread into a triangle, let them dry. Not dry, cool.
What?
And then I like
Psycho.
spread the butter on, because then you can kind of taste the butter more.
So basically,
why'd you stand it?
And then
it
it's
just
like
wants butter.
Because if you leave it laid down, it goes soggy because it's like
condensation.
Yeah.
She creates a
So
teepee.
I was about to judge, but now I understand
She creates
it.
a toast teepee.
Do you know what it's like? Do you know when you go to a hotel breakfast
You
and
put
it's
them
like,
in the toast separator thing?
kind of, do you know when you go to and you get the butter separate and it's like, oh, the butter's not melted now. Like sometimes kind of like that, but it's got to be on that like normal toasty bread.
You
On,
just
like,
want to eat the
sourdough toast,
butter
I want
like this.
melted.
Yeah, you want to eat it.
It's just a vessel for the butter at the end of the day.
Gosh,
And
a
then-
teepee of toast.
I feel like you do something else weird with toast. Or is that
Probably
it?
loads.
Sure, there's something else. She's got
Probably.
strange.
Well,
I've buttered it both sides a few times.
Yeah.
Accidentally or just because you fancied it?
But do you know when it's do you know when it's a piece of sourdough and it's like kind of curved on one side?
Yes.
And I accidentally buttered the like side with the
Oh, that's all right.
less surface area. And I'm like, well, the outside bites.
Got to share the love.
So I flip it over and butter the other side as well.
Honestly, Carl's an absolute gem, because if I overdo any toast, I'm like, you'll have it.
Yeah, Alex
He
is
will
the same.
go,
The
fine.
birds love it in our house. 'Cause, like, all I do is open the window and fling out burnt toast.
Our house, Snow White, they're all waiting for you.
Our house smells of burnt toast because it's all I do.
Because what she does is she puts it in and then walks off to do something else.
And then I put it back down and I go, Holly, you're putting it back down.
Wait.
Don't forget.
Don't move.
Okay? And like give myself a pep talk. And then I'm like upstairs folding laundry. I'm emptying a drawer from 6 years ago that I promised myself that I'd do. All I had to do, Neil's like, your only job for 30 seconds was to stand by the toaster.
What was
Because
I doing?
it's on its second rotation.
Oh, God.
It needs 2 rotations, our toaster. But the end of the second rotation is burn.
It's too long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You need a timer. We've got this, I inherited a toaster from my nanny and granddad. And it's like, it is really old. It was clean. But it's got a little thing on the side for each side and it's like toast colour. And it's like 1 to 5.
They don't make them
That's
like
what I
these
need,
two.
I know.
And like 3 is perfect.
Okay. That's what I need.
You should.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, 1. Just
That's
blowing
warm
it.
bread. That's
Someone
warm bread.
said to
Put in
me
the
they're
microwave.
not a scale, they're actual minutes.
Oh, are they?
Apparently, we try
yeah.
out.
Well, I'm
for
going
like-
to time that.
I
Yeah.
think 3
Toast
is 3 minutes.
Surely not.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. That's
I thought it
burn.
was level of toastiness.
It says toast colour
Oh, well, that's
on the
different.
thing. I'll send a picture tonight, guys.
I'm here for knowing. And listen, we won't get into the hotel stress of putting out one of them rotation
Oh,
ones.
God.
Oh my
and
God.
if burn is
Slides
the second
out.
time one, but 1.5 is
But it goes
perfect,
on
you have to
fire.
burn your finger off, shove it along so that it accelerates it. There's a queue waiting. Then you've got to
And
get
then
the
it throws
butter.
it out.
We
On
need.
the
We
floor.
don't have the time for that today. But just bear that in mind.
Do you take butter on holiday?
No, I'd just buy it.
Even if you're
Experience
in a
local
hotel?
butters. I really stay
Doesn't
in
really do
hotels.
No,
hotels.
that's true.
Okay.
Anyway, why we're here?
Enlightening.
Hi. How you doing with your money? How y'all doing?
Okay, today's controversial opinion. You don't need to buy something just because it's dropped.
Oh, you've got this because I get annoyed with drops. This was so listeners, this is what I was chatting about recently with the team because Instagram is very frustratingly every third story is an ad. And we all know that that's where we're at in the life. And it's just something that you get used to. And it's getting frighteningly good. You literally can, like I went to do some stuff for Financial on either an accountancy website or a legal website, whatever. And then I watched something on YouTube and the video says, you've recently been on our website. And I was annoyed. I'm like, I'm actually a paying customer, you dicks. Because like, why are you following? Like, I didn't like that intrusiveness, but they weren't just gentle. They were bold to say, we have just seen you on our website. Well, you're not clever enough to know that I'm actually a paying customer already. And I'm going to email them actually and say, I don't like the ad. And I've tried to say, I don't like this ad. And I've been served up another of their ads that's different now, but I'm still like, again, quite intrusive. But listen, it's just getting crazy and it's only going to get worse. So it's already hard to manage your spending if you spend time on social media. But this year I've been massively into my fitness. I obviously did High Rocks at the beginning of the year. I've got some coming up, race at the back end of the year. I follow High Rocks athletes. I also we like Danny and Zoe Ray, don't we? Because they're like we're a fitness couple. So just like them, we do. And earn that money, make that bag. I'm here for it. So they get sponsored and then create amazing content that we can sit and watch. So I'm also like up for that. And so I suddenly realized the other day happens and is happening actually now, like they're getting on top of each other, these brands and these influencers, is these drops. We've got a drop coming in the next drop. There's a skirt in this next drop. And Grace Beverly used to do it. And I think she started some of it. I'm not saying she, but in my sphere, we've got like, there's something coming. And so they'd tease it, they'd wear it a little bit. It's coming, like it's all a plan. Like it's all laid out and they build up anticipation. And then there's like a pre-sale sometimes. You might have to be on a wait list. It sells out. Odd Muse did it. And that's literally how they built their businesses, anticipation. But even the big guys are doing it. So I saw more recently, Gymshark did the first one I saw was quite a few athletes that I followed around there in anticipation of the High Rocks finals. This gorgeous like fluorescent fits for the summer for the gym. And I like getting a nice gym outfit. I didn't get one of these. They were like fluorescent colours. But they were noticeable. So I spotted them on quite a few different people that I follow. Within 3 weeks, all the same people were clearly told to promote a varsity range. Like they're all happen and it all happens at the same time. And if you follow the same people, they're all taking a picture in the gyms. And I'm like, oh. And this was a really weird range because it was like casual wear, really. Yeah. It wasn't actual workout outfits. It was fine. It then overlapped with another event that Gymshark did at their HQ, which was like the conditioning club. So it was bright blue, so very recognizable. So we're talking like within
3 drops.
Within 3, but the last 2 were in the same week.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, Zoe is promoting my protein range. It looks beautiful. I really like my protein stuff. I use it in the gym. I work out in it. I wear it multiple times. So I'm all right buying it if I need it and it's in my budget. But I've just been peppered by Gymshark for multiple drops. My Protein have
payday sale.
Who's our girl in LA? Holly.
Yeah.
Holly did arrange with them. So that when you're the customer and the algorithm's working, that you're being served up similar types of people interested in similar types of things, all I'm being shown from some people that are like sporting heroes to me is buy. And what's the drop? So what's the controversial opinion?
I don't want black. I'm like I'm like the terrible customer for them because I'm just like, oh look, leopard print, la 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 la, pink, bright pink, great, fluorescent, and then I'm like, can I just have the basic black, please? Thank you.
But what was the controversial opinion? It was about the drops.
You don't have to buy something just because it's dropped. It's kind of that like
we've
limited
talked about
edition sort
Perry
of thing,
Sham before. She does it on TikTok.
I follow her on TikTok, but I've never seen.
But she's more hauls and drops.
Yeah, she's kind of more like.
So she'll just go, this is my Zara haul. And she'll put 8 outfits and it'll be like, yes, no. Link. And she'll choose, she'll go, do I like this, yes or no?
Somewhere.
And you're not telling me that she keeps all the yes. Because I've then never seen her in any of the things that she said yes
she can't because that's bad content. Because then she can't sell it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's basically just showing us what's in the shops at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
which, listen, there's part of me that's like,
it's
I said
kind
this
of
before.
handy sometimes.
It is kind of handy sometimes.
The new magazines, like we back in the day would get like a Magagrazia and go, what do we wear and how do we put it together? And I love the fact that lots of influencers, I remember Victoria in the Fro.
Yeah, I can never remember her second name.
What's that? McGrath.
Yeah.
She's from Wigan, so we like Victoria McGrath. But it's her career, obviously, but she does every so often labour the point, which is, especially when she's doing like a Net-a-Porter one or something that's like, she's like, oh, this jacket's in the sale and it's $2,000 and you're thinking, are you kidding me? But she disclosed, she said, don't forget, like I've had an allowance to spend with them.
Yeah.
And my goal with this is to curate different looks and feels. And if ever there's switch outs, I'll tell you. So I'll say, Zara, I've got a really good one of these. And at least it's caveated, but it is this relentless, like,
I'm exhausted.
You must buy.
On that, we were speaking to our friends the other day and they've got a teenage girl that goes to is leaving high school going into college. And we were talking about kids buying designer clothes and it's getting ridiculous and like, were they talking about trainers maybe and how much they are? And someone went on like the kids wear football kits, but they all wear fake kits now because it's if you want to buy.
Try us, City. Come at us. We're not buying
it. £80 to £100 Teddy to have a football kit, and I tell you now, he's spilling chocolate on
which immediately spills something on and immediately goes into the wash,
which is a problem in itself for kids. The minimum 80 just for the shirt
for children's ones as well. Like
children's
juniors,
no VAT on that.
80. Yeah, horrendous. They're taking the
and they do home, away, third kit,
special edition kit, Oasis kit,
fun kit. Yeah,
got it all. Teddy wants it all. We don't buy real kits, so do with that information what you will. But now it's started like when the kids go on holiday to like Turkey or whatever, they like things like Stone Island. I'm not talking about my kids, teenage boys or girls.
Yeah.
So they're buying, their mums are going, well, I'm not buying you a £180 Stone Island jacket, but you can have that one in Turkey for 30 quid. So they're buying that, right?
Which
is fueling. So not only is it, when they go into school, they're saying, I've got a Stone Island kit. Someone's going, that's not real.
Yeah.
You've got to scan it to prove to the people, your peers, that it's real. But the fakes are that good now that you can scan it and it'll say that it's real. Like the label, there's something in the Stone Island or certain designer brands where you can scan it and it says if it's real or not. They're that good that they're now coming up as real.
Oh my God.
So they now, they want receipts. So kids are taking receipts into school to prove that their mum has bought them.
No.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Nike
I
Air
can't
Max,
deal.
Yeah. Stone Island jacket, like wherever's your receipt. So kids are taking, this is like a thing. Taking the receipts into school to prove that they're actually real and they're not fake. So just digest that for a minute.
I don't even know what to say.
I bought Teddy a pair of Panda Jordans, whatever they are, black and white trainers that are Jordans. He's worn them once. I bought them at Christmas. I don't even know how much I can't remember. Too much. I will never do it again. He's just not that bothered. Yeah. And I took him into JD. That's good.
He wears Crocs and football boots, Teddy.
Yeah, he has vouchers for JD and he loves Monterex. And he says he loves Monterex. The t-shirt's 28 quid, the shorts 35 quid, the rain jacket's 65 quid. And I was like, you've got money, you can spend it. What do you want to get? And then I looked at him and just said, if you had that in your wardrobe at home or you could put a football kit on, what would you do? And he was like, I'd put the football kit on. I was like, okay, we'll pick you something, like another day we'll pick you something else. I cannot bring myself to buy him that stuff.
Oh, it's crazy.
But they're taking receipts into school.
The
to
receipts
prove.
is insane.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? We're in a sad state of affairs.
It really is, and it's not surprising when like every scroll is by something, and it's so we've always had that on TV. Like TV, there'd be ads, but it'd be for things that you didn't always need. So like, you know, washing detergent ad. I'm not.
You're a kid. You just go,
yeah. And then once in a while, they might be like, "Come to Gulliver's World." You know,
whereas now it's curated for you,
heavily targeted, and it's every third off or fourth scroll.
So if you like see an Odd Muse story and you're hovering it for longer than maybe 5 seconds, they go, we've got to, let's send her this and then this and then this and then send her an email.
I mean, listen, some of you guys listen to us working paid ads, you know exactly how it works. It's like retargeting, like bring you back in, win back, you know, then you get like the codes in your inbox. Like I said, My Protein, funnily enough, always have a sale. Maybe it's around payday.
It goes payday sale. And I look at it every time. I don't need anything. But I go, oh, it's going to stop. In my brain, that tells me it's going to stop when we've come out of payday.
What I find fascinating, right? Because we're on, you know, we were born on social media, this company, and we've reached people because of social media. It can do good, and it's, you know, it's brought a lot of awareness of things going on in the world. It's brought a lot of, you know, truth to light that people haven't really seen. There's so much good of it, but there's sometimes I think when people like reacting to these drops and buying, if they'd have had a brick phone, this person, so if they were still going to the gym and working out, and if they were seeing friends in the gym, they could have been influenced by what someone's wearing, maybe. But if they'd have not been on the phone for like that 3-week period, they'd have missed 3 drops. Would they have been okay? Of course.
Yeah.
Like, would you have been okay?
Yeah.
Every week I say to Neil or my gym group, I go, oh, I should really get some new gym outfits, because I literally just wear black shorts, a black sports bra, and a black vest. And every week it's wet through, stinky, horrible. I put it in the wash and I get it back out again. And it takes the life admin away of like, what should I wear today? I'm like, no, I've got a uniform for the gym. I literally have a uniform for the gym, and it is what it is, and let it be.
To be fair, we were, I'm going to influence people now, we were talking about it before we came on here, that my core gym stuff is black and navy, and I rotate it. And it's a mixture of like tops I like, shorts I like, and leggings I like, and they all match each other. And I do have 2 bright coloured sets I really like from CRZ Yoga, which I called it crazy yoga as well, but not, some people don't say that. It's on Amazon. People say it's a little bit of a Lululemon dupe, but bright colours. But I bought the ones that I could wear like for the summer on holiday. So they're like, it's not a crop. It's not a crop. It's a little bit of a crop, but it's I'll go work for a nice walk. And they're the only 2 ones. And actually, they're the ones that ironically I'm a bit more nervous about wearing, because I think it's like, look at me.
Statement.
It's a bright colour. Like everything else.
I want to hide. I'm like, black.
Black.
Navy.
And I can't remember where, again, I would have been influenced. But this idea of I think Gymshark, when they did that a few weeks ago, I think messed up. I think true fans of Gymshark, I've got a spending issue with it, because I don't like people overspending, and I don't like Klarna, and I don't like this. I think people are going to get hacked off and go, actually, where's the value? I can't keep up
because you're hyping up this
all the different teams are doing it. Someone's working on varsity, someone's working on conditioning club, and actually I think it's icky.
Neil said the first like people that did drops was Represent. He was like, they are the OG of the drops.
Oh, I love the Represent brothers.
Yeah.
They're from Bolton.
How they did the like setup of drops and access codes, and
they had to
pent up demand.
They're completely bootstrapped.
Yeah.
So they had to build up. You had a wait list, and they had to know that they had this many orders so that they could buy them, and that's why there was a drop. And then they said we'd do another one, and they were always limited.
So I kind of get that, but now it's silly. And the amount of people that are
Gymshark don't need to drop, do they?
Yeah, the amount of people in that owners club. There's like 3 million owners in the club.
To be fair as well, like, you know, I do really like them, and they've come away from. That's like what they did do, and now
I think they die when they see a middle-aged man in a pink
Represent
owners club hoodie. I think they die. Because I do, so they must. Like, there's a time and a place, and it's gone.
Yeah, it's so interesting. Drops. Do you know what? We don't often say this, but I want to know what you guys think of it, because that's my perception of what I just keep seeing. And in clothing, especially in sports clothing, but also I think in women's wear, where you're seeing it more often, like Grace Beverley, Odd Muse, There's quite a few that goes.
My protein.
It's in the latest drop. This is from such a brand. It's in the latest drop because it's the FOMO. Yeah. So by saying drop, it's as if it's going to go. Like it's just dropped.
Yeah.
It's not in the latest season.
I'm going to give everyone homework. If you see the word drop or haul, scroll on by.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say screenshot it. I was like,
no,
because we can't handle that many DMs.
If you hear the word drop, it's a marketing ploy. They've planned it out. They're hoping you'll part with your money.
And in 3 days, if you can't sleep because you think about the t-shirt that you really like, then go back and find it.
I sent Lydia this TikTok the other day and it was this girl and it's like Lydia's list of things that she wants to buy. But this girl filmed herself saying what she wanted every time.
I think I've seen them.
And it's like cowboy boots with Edward Cullen's face on. It's like the most random stuff. And it's like the bubble machine TikTok shop that keeps trying to sell me. Like, really,
mine's
really
the Italian brain rot toys for my kids. Have you seen that?
What are the toys? I've seen Italian brain rot.
I've not.
What's Italian brain rot?
If I cannot
cappuccino.
If I can't do this now, my kids will disown me. Wait a minute.
Is it Bella Ciao?
No.
It's just a guess. I don't know what you're talking about.
ballerina cappuccino.
Yeah. Me.
What? Any parent, I don't know why you know it, but any parent of like 9-year-old boys will be like, I know it, and they'll be singing the song.
Oh, I don't know the song.
Bombardino, Bombardino. Jet croc flying on the ocean floor.
No, you've lost me.
But there's like little toys that are Italian brain rot toys. Like little figurines, like Pokemon or whatever. And it's that. But every time I go on TikTok, they're trying to sell it to me because I watched the video because the song's so good.
They're like following her around the internet. We're going to get her. She's going to get some of these £2 toys.
The reason I know those Italian brain rot things is because they're always over cat videos. And I do watch cat videos, guys.
Guilty.
Sometimes when I don't know what to put on TV, I'll put a cat video compilation on, like just in the background.
Said no one
to go to sleep. Go to sleep to.
No, not to go to sleep to.
I love it when the cat's like
engaged.
Boom, 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 boom.
So TikTok thinks, or the algorithm thinks you need to buy that.
Well, how many mums will have bought it? I've done it. I nearly went, I'll get them in time for the kids because I know Albie likes it and we can take them on holiday. First time I ever looked on TikTok Shop and it was like 17-day delivery. I was like, what is this? Shite. I thought you got it like the day after, like Amazon. Anyway, I think we're on a Dilemmas podcast.
Yep. Okay, dilemma number 1.
Oh, really? I'm one.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I pay my credit card off every month. Is it okay to collect points? Hi, ladies. Love the pod. I'm an avid listener and love getting helpful tips and advice on how to be more savvy. I wanted to ask a quick question on your opinions on credit cards with benefits. For example, ones where you can collect points and to exchange for flights, travel, etc. Are these a good idea if you are financially strict and pay it off every month, or should I stay clear altogether? Overview. I don't have any credit card debt, but I do still have one credit card open. I use this credit card for everyday expenses and always pay it off in full every month. I wanted to keep it for credit score purposes. Would really appreciate your outlook on these.
Few different things to come out. Thank you for being an avid listener. Mm-hmm. We like repeat listeners that actually find value in these conversations. So
Italian brain rot conversation.
And remember, we always lead with debt's not evil, credit cards aren't bad. Like it's a product. It's not inherently a reflection of you as an individual. So we always welcome questions about it. You'll always get a direct view from us, but there's not circumstances where we go, well, yeah, we love it, but we'll try to explain the why behind it. So there are some superhumans in this world that can hack credit cards properly, where they do use it for the normal expenses. They just happen to use a credit card instead, and then on payday they pay it off. And what you've been able to do, if it's the right rewards card, is benefit from those rewards. But there's a few different angles to that. One is, even in that scenario, if that is true, what are the points for? Like, what are you using them for? So like, I use Avios as an example. Lots of people say to me, Avios points. Sometimes I think Virgin might do one. They're against it. They're like BA, aren't they? And
yeah,
they're conflicted.
Yeah.
But imagine it's for like plain points, let's call it. So great, but you're still limited to then go on a holiday where those planes fly to a destination that flight might not have been the cheapest. So let's say, we'll go to New York this year. Aer Lingus may be way cheaper when you're out to get business class, but you've got free tickets because you have to use BA and you have to use those times, and that might not be the right time. You might want the Aer Lingus one. Certain routes. And then it's a bad time to go to New York because the Olympics are on, or there's some World Cup's on, and loads of people are going, and so actually hotels are more expensive. But we've got the points. We need to use the points. So there's this fixation on for the points and the benefits, but no one ever then genuinely shows the maths, because you have to spend an awful lot of money, like your daily expenses, unless you live a really bougie lifestyle. You cannot possibly generate the points that make this such a game-changing decision. But you may get free tickets somewhere. You know, there's some people we know, like, they use it in the business. They're buying things in the business all the time. It's not like your food shop and your petrol, because I think that's where we have to come to. If you're talking about Christmas food shop petrol.
Yeah, you're not going to change
Show
the
me
game.
The money. Show me the points.
I've not seen any of our friends ever take a picture of them like, hey, thanks to Avios. Like, as in, we got this free flight with our Avios points. Never. I've never known any friend or family being able to get them.
Where it's through spending. So this is the point. So where there are rewards points when using credit card, I always go, well, so what? Like, show me what was the value, and did it also not cause you to spend more? Like, what if you didn't want to go on a holiday that year? Yeah. Like, so this is the one and to that destination, whatever. So that's the one element, which is, oh, great, you do it perfectly. You cheat the system, you get points. So what? The credit score thing is like half valid. The big problem with the way that a lot of mortgage companies calculate our risk worthiness and our, how good we would be as a borrower is credit history, which is really frustrating. But we've got loads of blogs on this actually in the app and on the website, but you can hack your credit score and your credit file, which is more important. We say credit scores are bullshit because everyone scores different. It's like, Barclays will have a different algorithm to NatWest. ClearScore will have their own pretty points, and they'll be telling you, oh, by the way,
to improve your credit score, take out this credit card.
Oh, by the way, we get a commission if you do that. Yeah. So be very wary of scores, but your credit report, unfortunately, is quite valid. But you can build up that in different ways. Like, sometimes it could be like I've got a confession.
Oh, she's got us credit.
I've got credit. I didn't know, so this shows. I needed, especially for the summer that's just gone by, to switch from giffgaff to O2 because I needed overseas data. And every year I have to buy more data because I work. When we're away, we work. Like, even if we're on family holidays, like, we're constantly on like our laptops and stuff. And I was capped at this 5 data. I was having to buy data. It was so expensive. And my husband was like, mine is just O2 and it's fine. And on a contract, SIM only contract, not a device, I was able to get, I think I've got like 25 gig data or 100 gig data, whatever it is. It's like overseas.
Life-changing.
I couldn't possibly watch enough cat videos, Lucy, to use up this.
She's like, I can try.
But by the way, I'm on O2. And when I went to Greece for a week, I used the whole 25 gigs of data. If you're about to say that, I couldn't possibly use it.
You're like,
I don't know how much it is. I'm hoping it's more than that, whatever it is. So, but I know that they're the best. And to be able to move and keep my bill at a similar level, I had to take out a SIM-only contract. So there's me thinking, that's fine. Like, it's a legal contract. It's a commitment to pay that. Unbeknownst to me, I get an email, and this wasn't in the flow, from ClearScore, which I keep a track on because I love it when they promote credit cards to me, and I go, oh, great content. It's a credit agreement.
Oh.
So it's a...
The SIM is?
Yeah. So you borrow the 18 months worth.
No.
And this is similar with insurances, which is why it's a big scam. So when you do your car insurance, you can pay monthly or annually. And this is why we go, sinking funds are great because if you save up, you can pay for it in full and you get it cheaper. And it's because the monthly is actually a credit agreement. It's not a penalty because you pay monthly.
Paying the interest, are you?
Well, because what happens is, and imagine this is a bit bit convoluted, but it's usually the same fucking company as well, which is why I know the guys at Which quite well, and we were talking about this and they hate it. And I did a piece for the Morning Live with them on it. And in fact, if we've got time in our lives, I'll see if I can champion it.
Lobby the government.
But we're a bit busy right now. But what happens is they go, we'll lend you the year we'll pay the insurance company the year and you can pay us monthly.
With interest.
That's what's fucking happening. But sometimes it's the same company. So it's a scam. Like, why can't you just have rolling? It's not a scam. It's like you are being covered. But why can't you have just rolling cover? Why do you need to lend me pay up front for the year?
So they can make money on the interest.
Because so they can charge.
They rely on
interest.
people not taking the annual because we're all shit with money in the UK and nobody taught us to create sinking funds apart from financial. And then people pay monthly.
Coming back to
Pay more.
So coming back to it, I haven't had a credit agreement.
She's not allowed. Get off the couch. Go on. Go.
I haven't had a credit agreement other than a mortgage in. Oh my God.
Do you remember when you got the next one by accident because you got a swimming costume?
Yeah, everyone knows that
This
story.
bloody swimming costume. Do you still got it?
No.
You probably wore it once.
I probably did because I just had Avery and I wanted a costume and not a bikini. So I still remember, can you imagine, like, you just don't forget these moments. Like, I burned on my memory. But I digress. Let's come back to the credit score question because I'll wrap that up quickly. You can do it in different ways. You can utility bills, we've got articles on it, but there are ways that you can have a good credit file and not necessarily have an active card that you pay off all the time. You've already got credit history with this one, so well done. And then the third point is we are scientifically proven, this is why I said only some people, some superhumans can beat the system, to overspend when we use credit. And it will happen. There'll be something you'll go, I'll put that on the card.
It's expensive. That I don't know, into my emergency funds or my sinking funds.
So we need a lawnmower, washing machine. So this something bigger.
Laura's just listing off all the things that Carl says he needs.
Yeah.
I need a lawnmower, I need a washing machine.
I need only allowed to buy it. It comes from the home sinking fund. I was like, she like overthinks it. I'm like, as long as it's in the budget,
just
don't tell me. I really don't care. But you'll overspend or should we get a holiday? We'll put it on the card. And so these are the things that you have to think about. So coming back, avid listener, to whether you should keep your card, completely up to you, but think about all the different scenarios, because the last point is one job loss, one health issue, one something you can't pay off in full. And was the cash there or did you spend it? So be aware of all those things and pray for Laura because she's got a credit agreement and she's being kicked off the sofa. Can we have a community win before I talk any more on this, Lucy? Thank you.
Okay, so I've actually got an app win for today, which is a fun review.
Oh.
This is an amazing app. Really easy to use and all of your finances are clear to see. It's also quite fun having a play around with the budget to see what works best for you. As a die-hard paper and pen girly previously, I am now converted to using the app as it's so easy and effective.
Love this. Can we have more app reviews, please? Something's wrong with our app store. It doesn't show us to enough people to get reviews. So if you are using the app and you're an avid user, please go on to, I think you can go do it via the profile, can't you?
You can go to the profile. You can go to the app store page as well. So do it and screenshot it and DM it as well. Like those. That's amazing. And I am a former and kind of recovering pen and paper girly. Love a good notebook. I hate it once I've used it and I need to get a new one. But it's hard to get people off pen and paper. It's hard to get people off notes, the notes section of your phone. So I love it when it's like, oh, you've converted me. That's so cool.
Yeah. If you'd like to tell us your win, head to the community in the app or email it to thevault@financial.com. Okay, right. You're going to have to hold on to your hats.
Okay. For this one.
Invisible hats.
Okay.
Like this.
Go.
Cowboy.
Yeah. My boyfriend spent £6,000 on OnlyFans when we were meant to be saving for a house.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Hat's gone.
Okay. Hi, girls. I don't know what to do and I feel completely blindsided. My boyfriend and I have been living together in a rented flat for 2 years. I cover the majority of the rent and bills because he's on a much lower income. Despite that, we made a joint decision last year to start saving for a house. I've been budgeting carefully, cutting back on little luxuries, and even picking up extra shifts. He's always been really private about money, but I've been listening to The Vault and have started trying to open up more money chats with him. That's when he's admitted something that's left me reeling. Over the past year, he's spent over £6,000 on OnlyFans. I honestly feel sick, not just because of the money, but because of the lies, the secrecy, and the fact that we had this shared goal. He says it doesn't mean anything and that he didn't realise how much it had added up to. I don't know whether to believe that or what it says about our relationship. Is this a financial red flag, a betrayal, or both? I don't know how to move forward on from this. Help.
Oh, So it's really interesting because take the OnlyFans thing is the like everyone thinks that we would go mad at that, but actually if it was anything, so whether it was gambling, whether it was OnlyFans, whether it was like, I don't know,
secret drinking and eating out,
like football, like
delivery,
or like
for himself.
Yeah. Anything whereby
it's extra with the
so that's an extra layer, but even just like stripping it all back, we've talked about financial infidelity before. That's technically what it is. It's spending money on, you had a set goal that you agreed together, you've gone about it in a way that's very financial, you've modeled it out, you're doing your budget, you've foregoing luxuries to make sure you can hit this goal quicker. You thought you were on the same page with someone and they've been doing something completely different that's arguably not acceptable. Not the OnlyFans thing. Like, you do you. That's your prerogative. Like, that's for a relationship podcast that we are not.
Is that fun money
to answer?
Yeah, I was thinking
money. A lot of fun money. How much fun was it? Like £6,000's a lot of fun, isn't it?
This could be short or this could be long.
Yeah.
Like, I'm appalled. The bigger thing for me is, this poor girl has been under the assumption that he doesn't earn a lot of money. Where's he found that from? Because was it? Have they run up debt? Is it debt?
No,
just spent. He shared, less. But he shared. So he's not got £6,000 debt because of OnlyFans. He's shared that he has. Oh, it's come out that he spent that.
In total, and he didn't realise. Surely there's like a ticker in the corner that tells you how much you've spent.
Maybe they don't want you to know that.
I think that would be a bit off-putting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's all part of
£1,200 this week.
Just like she's been paying for more, whilst he's been spending that there, and that's
I think that's
the thing.
The kicker, isn't it?
She's been a sugar daddy. She didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Forgo little luxuries. Imagine that. She's been giving up on her.
She's not been having her matches.
Yeah.
He's been having little luxuries.
Yeah.
What's that?
Extra shifts while he's been at home.
Oh my God.
He's been putting in extra shift.
Oh my
I think
God.
I wasn't listening. I was so shocked.
He's been putting in extra shifts.
God, I need to rethink about all these different elements because I think I was so shocked at the beginning. Imagine her finding that out. Like, imagine that poor girl. Because it's the deceit. It's the because I think if does it. I'm like, can you read it again? Over how long? I was getting flustered.
Because you could have spent it on like Warhammer, and it doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't matter what it is. As in.
It does matter.
It matters and it doesn't.
It adds to it.
It adds to it. Yeah. It's like this is a lesson for everyone to be like, no, this is shocking because it's OnlyFans, and it's like
layers. There's layers. It's shocking because you've spent.
You meant to be on the same page.
Whilst there's a common goal, and whilst apparently earning less, and so that your partner is having to earn
pick
more
up the
money.
Slack. Yeah.
You have been spending money, and that's right. This could be on gambling. Yeah. It could be on
garden
pool,
anything.
It could be on gaming. Gaming's a massive thing for lots of individuals. Like, when
Roblox.
Kids want Robux, don't they, and stuff like that. Like,
no.
It's a thing. So to have been diverting your money to something else.
Yeah.
On such a scale, again, I would be interested to know over how long, because it just feels quite shocking. But
yeah, they've lived together in a rented flat for 2 years.
How does it say how long it took him to spend £6,000 on OnlyFans? Does she say that?
Did anyone watch over the past year?
Oh God! Right. Why have we missed this?
Did anyone watch the Olivia Atwood documentary where she showed OnlyFans?
Yeah. Did
you see the one where the couple? She went into a couple. They were like maybe in like late 30s, and they had kids, and she was like, oh, so like, what kind of money are you making? And they were like, and what will you do? And they were like, we'll pretty much do like loads of stuff. And she was like, okay, you just got something. She said, what was your worst one that you've done? And he was like, oh. She was like, I'll answer that one. We had to, we got paid to urinate on each other. And she was like, go on then, how much? And I'm thinking, 10 grand. He's like, what would I be on? Yeah, what would I do it for? 10. I was thinking big bucks. Like,
yeah. That's just,
£500.
What?
So they've got children at school age in primary school.
No. They appeared on a documentary where they probably got paid next to nothing. It probably just boosted their profile.
Yeah. On a documentary.
So Black Mirror, isn't it? Like,
£500. I was like, $500,000, it changed her life. £500.
Oh my God.
And they had children were in a couple of years' time. I remember it watching going, I think it might have said how old the kids were. And I was thinking, they're going to be in high school in a couple of years' time. This is going to come out.
This is never going away. They're on the internet forever.
£500.
Oh my absolute. I'm just so sheltered.
Yeah. I am. I was like,
I'm shocked.
So he's done that in a year. So that's a problem.
That's some good going that.
That's a problem. That's a problem. Again, and do you know what's hilarious about this? This is not hilarious about what I won't read it. Listeners going through.
Dear listener.
But I'm just picturing all of you in your car going, it was in a fucking year. Because I'm like, how long? It could be like gradual over a period of time. And you're like, you miss it. But I think when I heard it, if you heard it live, like you can't hear it, you can't understand all the different bits of it. No.
To watch a video. He's supporting independent creators, guys. Like,
what do you think she should do? Because I am just thinking there's no
saying that. There'd be no coming back. There's not.
That would just be at the forefront of my mind
all the time.
Because on an individual level, lots of couples would have issue with such a large amount of money being spent on like sexual pleasure, like somewhere else, like such a large amount of money. Like I'm not going to go into the details of what people do and don't do, but when you're saying you're a low income earner, to then spend that in a year, you're either not a low income earner and you've lied about it so that you can,
and that's a problem, or
you are, and that's an even bigger problem because as a priority, when we talk about priorities, that's where you've put that. So your partner is having to. This is the relationship dynamic.
Yeah.
It isn't just where it's spent. It's how much you spent on for you and your pleasure. Like I said, could it be delivery? It could be gambling, which then is a different issue because it's more of an addiction. But that's why so many relationships break down when someone has a gambling problem, because unfortunately someone's not been able to take control and they've been out of control and they have deprioritized.
You've done something to harm the other person. Effectively.
The fact that she's doing extra shifts. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He's taking advantage of her. And also another thing, he says it doesn't mean anything.
I know.
So why do it then?
Just 2 years.
1 year.
Kicking our house purchase 2 years down the line because you couldn't keep it in your pants. Or whatever you do on OnlyFans.
What are you like? Okay.
You could be watching like shit feet videos or anything.
Yeah, you might be.
Ollie needs to know what you watch.
Some random shit
so that we can
on
decide
there.
whether it was a good investment.
Oh, yeah. Show it to me.
But we're not paying.
No. Yeah.
I think
it's very
this
sad.
This is a very tough situation. So if she was here with us, what we're saying to her?
Get rid.
Because she's here with us.
You're already covering the majority of rent and bills. You can survive by yourself.
Yeah.
You clearly can like save for a house. He's clearly not contributing much to it. Like
And you will just
be resentful.
You're resentful.
Yeah.
So like if he wants to change and if he wants to start putting in more time, effort and money and not putting it in the wrong place, it's money in the wrong place. Then, because I always like to give someone, and I always like if she's saying I love this person more than anything, I always like to go, okay, well, what fixes it? And what fixes it is a massive change of behaviour and collective effort to go and make this happen for you guys. You are doing everything, absolutely everything.
You're an A-star student.
Yeah.
And he said it doesn't mean anything, but is he sorry? Does he? At what point in the £6,000 did he think this wasn't a good idea?
That's half his house deposit. Like,
yeah. Surely, if he's a low earner, he would know that £6,000 was missing out of his income throughout the year. As in, like, that's
that's how much you could have contributed because it's discretionary spending. It's not going to bills. It's not like, oh, I'm really sorry. Like, I've actually got a child that I'm going to pay for, and I've not shared that with you, which is a different thing. But it's not. It's for discretionary stuff.
He's not got a sinking fund for it, so it's not allowed.
It's not in the budget. Oh, God.
Speechless.
I think it's the first time where there's been more silence than talking, maybe. Just like, how?
Well,
why?
I think I just spiraled on. I kept forgetting stuff because I was already getting annoyed with him, and I just feel for her.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that she
amazing.
has been listening to this and it's like, I'm good. Like, let's get on
we're
board.
going to do that.
Yeah. And that's been the outcome. Like, I hate that.
I think she was very brave to message.
Yeah.
And I think you are doing amazing and you can do this on your own. And if your partner wants to make any changes, he can do so at his own pace.
Yeah.
But don't let him hold you back.
No.
And, you
that's
be the
thing,
stronger one
he
here.
is holding you back right now. He's not adding anything.
Yeah.
Do not sub him. Don't sub him. Don't enable him. We've talked about this before on different podcasts where like people can earn different things and can be at different paces, but you have to be open and transparent, and he's not. So if he wants to sit at this table and if he wants to, have this future with you, he has to make some changes. Yep. So you do you. You're an inspiration to people with how much you're working and how much you're saving for this house. And you can do it without him. The purchase, whether you do the relationship without him, is like a big thing for you. But just a last closing comment is, I hope that you don't like what's happened and that you want some validation to really go at him on this. You have it, because that's how shocked we were and annoyed we were for you. So
we've never had one like this before. I mean, we've had financial infidelity, but for something that's so disrespectful.
Gambling's the closest one, and with the other thing with gambling is it's more of an addiction, so then you kind of feel for the person that's struggling.
And this could well be an addiction, but actually you got into it in the first place.
Let's see what you can do about it, because otherwise you are
we need an update on this one. We'll give you a bit of time, but let us know.
Okay, that is all for this episode. The vault is now closed, and just a quick disclaimer, the vault is just a chat around life and money topics. We're not giving financial advice.